This video is just my opinion. If you're a Manchester United or a Pogba fan, leave your opinion in the comments below. Who's Paul Pogba, you may ask? Paul Pogba is currently the most expensive transfer in world football, and he currently plays for Manchester United. He's a midfielder, number 6, and currently Manchester United fans idolize him as the best midfielder in the Premier League, the best midfielder in the world, and yeah. But simply put, I'm here to debunk all of that and show the world why Pogba is actually just shit. I mean, I don't actually think Pogba is shit. He's actually class. He's a very good midfielder. I'm just telling you, he's not even in the top 10 midfield. Well, let me take that back. He's not in the top 5 midfielders in the world. And definitely not the best midfielder in the Premier League by far this season.
Look, man, I'm the one they all fear. I was the man of the year last year. Now I'm the man.
Of course, a lot of Manchester United fans or Pogba fans are going to try to defend their Lord and Saviour, Paul Pogba. But simply put, they don't really represent him well. Their points are that, one of their points is his 2015-2016 season. The season where he made the FIFA Pro World 11, which is simply a superb stat. And yes, last season he was world class. But he's not world class now. If you're going to say last season, look at last season with Jamie Vardy. He was banging in goals. And now this season, he's punched himself in the face more times than he scored goals. So you can't look at the last season because, simply put, you're not going to look at the last season. Rooney right now is absolutely shocking. He might go to China, in fact. But 3 seasons ago, he was on fire in Manchester United. Age gets him. And yes, Pogba is very young, and obviously he's going to have his down and off seasons, and he still has a lot of way to go. But you can't defend a player from last season. I'm not going to go say Riyad Mahrez is world class right now, am I? Obviously not. Because, simply put, then he's not the same player he was last year. Every player changes through the years. You can't tell me that Pogba is world class because of last year. You know when you're talking football and all of a sudden someone says something and that makes you burst of laughter? Well, something here made me burst of laughter. Paul Pogba is the best midfielder in the world. Top 3, in fact. What in the world is this? I understand people saying he's the best midfielder in Prem, which he's obviously not. But in top 3 in the world, you're having a laugh. Simply, these Manchester United fans need to be stopped.
End of the year for the 2nd year straight, like nobody don't compare. And I'm sitting on the top.
You know what's real funny? When people say Pogba is the best centre mid in the Prem. This is probably Manchester United fans who've never seen a game outside of Manchester United games. And they obviously haven't heard of real midfielders. They talk about being statistically better when, if you look at the stats, he's far from better. And if, honestly, you think that Pogba is the best centre mid in the world, you obviously haven't heard of 2 names. N'Golo and Idrissa.
And I'm looking straight down that hole, and is anybody there? Shut down Malia, shut down Iceland. Oh.
Hello, so these are the stats of the Premier League. And if we look here at passes, this is where people talk about Pogba being a great midfielder, where he has the passing so much. Jordan Henderson, top obviously, and Paul Pogba is 2nd place with 1,879 passes, as he's also the top of the touches. Now, obviously, he's going to have the most touches because he's the one. The ball is being played through Paul Pogba. That's why everyone's building. That's why everyone says that Manchester United should build around Paul Pogba. He's that player who's moving through. He's passing. Same goes for Jordan Henderson. If you see Liverpool, he's on the front foot. He's passing. He's going through. That's his role. Same for Azpilicueta. The game goes through Azpilicueta from the defense all the way up to N'Golo Kante, as you can see, he's 6th year. He goes from Azpilicueta to N'Golo. Same goes for Ander Herrera and Paul Pogba. They are as a unit in that central midfield. They play together. They play. And same goes for Victor Wanyama and Eriksen. They play through that midfield like the same. And obviously City, they play a lot of passes. They go through the fullbacks. Usually it starts up from Fernandinho all the way back up to David Silva, because those are their playmakers. Fernandinho's the one getting those balls there. He's moving through. And the same goes for Paul Pogba and Ander Herrera. Obviously, Paul Pogba is very good when it comes to that. He's distributing the ball, and obviously that's what I'm going to give to Paul Pogba. He's very good as well, but no better than Jordan Henderson and Herrera Azpilicueta, because just like him, the game is being run through them. Now here we look at the shots. Alright, we're going to name this out. Zlatan, striker. Eriksen, attacking midfielder. Sanchez, striker. Aguero, striker. Sigurdsson, attacking midfielder. And Paul Pogba at sixth. This deep line midfielder, who's not supposed to be scoring goals because he's back controlling that midfield, has 84 shots. More shots than Lukaku and Kane, who are the joint top highest goal scoring in the league. So if Paul Pogba is so back and so not being able to score, why is he shooting 84 times in the whole season? And he only has 4 goals to show for that. Not only is he shooting so much, and and the people say that, oh, he's so back, he shouldn't be shooting. That's not his role. His role is to dominate the midfield. But his role is to shoot. That's what people don't get. He's shooting all these times, and he's not scoring. Big chances missed, as you can see. He's where are you? Where is you? Usually this is going to be dominated by strikers and attacking midfielders and attacking players, because they are, shooting the most. They are having the most chances, and obviously not all the time you're gonna finish those chances. But if you look here, Paul Pogba, he's missed 5 big chances. If he's so back, not being able to score, why is he in the box 5 times with clear-cut opportunities? People say he's not in the box, he's outside the box, he's shooting long shots, but that's not true. He's missed 5 opportunities inside that box, with clear-cut opportunities, and he's missed 5 of them. So if you're going to tell me that Pogba is not Pogba's job to be scoring, then why is he trying to score? Shouldn't he be all the way back, not trying to recover the ball, trying to play it after the ball's gone back to him? But that's not what he's doing. He's obviously trying to score. He's shooting a lot. He's passing a lot. Obviously that's his role. But if his role is to pass and distribute, why is he shooting, and why does he have 5 missed opportunities where he should be scoring? That's basically a striker's job. And if he's so back, why isn't he playing like a striker? Now, I always remember my 2 names, Idrissa Gana Gueye and N'Golo Kante. If Paul Pogba is that player who's so back and controlling the midfield, where is he on this list? Top 3, Idrissa Gana Gueye, N'Golo Kante, John Henderson. Standout players of the league so far. John Henderson is Liverpool. He's been playing through them. That midfield is Jordan Henderson dominated midfield, and obviously the attack is very strong with Mane, Coutinho, Firmino. Yes, the attack is very good, but without Jordan Henderson, Liverpool wouldn't be the same team. He's passing the ball, he's tackling, he's winning the ball back, he's creating those attacks from the bottom. Same goes for N'Golo Kante and Idrissa. When you watch Everton or Chelsea, if they play a game without those two, without them, you will see the difference. N'Golo Kante, I watch Chelsea games, obviously my favorite club. He wins the ball back. He covers the field like it's nothing. Hazard said it felt like he was playing with twins. That's obviously the way they play. Same goes for Idrissa Gana Gueye, who's had 100 tackles already. He's been taking that ball, and him and Lukaku are standout for Everton. Same goes for Gareth Barry at the 17th place. And obviously, the defenders who are way back, obviously defenders who are way back won't be getting the tackles, because the attack has to happen for them to tackle. There's going to be more midfielders like Romeu, Joe Allen, Wanyama, standout players like Danny Drinkwater, simply world class in the Premier League. Under Herrera, he has more tackles than Paul Pogba, yet he's the most attacking one of them too. They say Paul Pogba is supposed to be back, and Ander Herrera is forward. But Ander Herrera still is dominating Paul Pogba with the tackles. Now we're gonna play a little game. We're gonna read out the names of people who have more tackles than Paul Pogba. The self-proclaimed box-to-box midfielder who's supposed to be dominating the midfield. Idrissa Gana Gueye, N'Golo Kante, Jordan Henderson, Eric Peters, Orel Romeu, Claudio Jakob, Joe Allen, Matthew Lime, Victor Wanyama, Christian Fuchs, Danny Drink, that's just funny, George Boyd, Ander Herrera, and James Milner, and Lucas, and Gareth Barry, Kyle Walker, Joe Ward, Harry Altell, Francis Oh my. Francis Coquelin. Is this the same Francis Coquelin who got destroyed by freaking Hazard? How has he had that Arsenal midfielder shocking as well? How is he? Oh, he's controlling the midfielder better than Paul Pogba. Alright, that's an outstanding. That's outstanding. Jake Livermore, Antonio Barkin, Cesar Azpilicueta, Pedro Obiang, Wilfred Zaha, Carl Newton, Lyon, Nathaniel Klein, Darren, Cedric Suarez, James Coleman, Fernandinho, Antonio Valencia, Stephen Ward, Granit Xhaka. Oh my lord! How he has more tackles than Paul Pogba? Paul Pogba plays way more games. While Pogba is playing, he's at home serving his 4-match bans. He's already got 2 red cards. Same goes for Fernandinho. Yeah, man. Don't know. Moussa Dembele, who is a very class midfielder, underrated. Andres Townsend, Nacho Monreal, Etienne Capuy, Jack Hawk, Adam Forshaw, George Friend, Nicholas Otamendi, Danny Rose, Adam Smith, Leighton Baines, Shia Kouyaté, Jason Punchin, Fabio, Simon Francis, Emre Can, James McArthur, Johan Cabaye, Joe Blas, Adam Lallana, and hey, it's Paul Pogba! Back at it again with the tackles, dominating the midfield. And fun fact, close enough, Roberto Firmino, a striker, has 2 less tackles than Paul Pogba. Your midfielder dominator, your maestro, the person who's creating all these chances. He's taking the ball back in the midfield and he's creating those attacks from his half. Has just only 2 more tackles than Roberto Firmino, a striker. Manchester United fans, Pogba fans. What in the world? Obviously, Paul Pogba's having an average season, but average is not what you expect for someone you bought for £89 million. And obviously, leave your opinion in the comments. You probably didn't make it this far, but that's whatever. Obviously, I think Paul Pogba can improve drastically to the future, but right now he's just not cutting it. Of course, he's only 23. He has miles ahead of him, and I do think he will become world class like he was last year. Maybe not this, probably not this season, but once Manchester United come back to their old glory days, he's gonna be that captain, the leader of Manchester United.